Hey everybody, welcome back to Laptop Seniors. Today we're going to be going through the Golden Frog Inn and a review and give you a chance to see it. And it's in Valle de Anton, which is up in the mountains of Panama, away from the coast. We drove up from Coronado. I think if a lot of people, if you're thinking about retiring, you're going to go to Coronado, you're going to go to Gorgona, and you want to see what they look like, and then you want to come here. And on Google Maps, it says it's about an hour, but it's not going to be about an hour. It's going to be about 2 hours to get up here. And this is what it looks like. Now, we drove up in a blinding rainstorm, super amount of rain. So, I thought I'd film this the day after so you get an idea what it looks like. And we came in and they said, okay, fine, here's your room just off the main little lobby there. And let's go inside and take a look and see what it is. And I'll let Vivian take it from here.
This is our room in Valle de Anton. Looks like this is a sofa bed. Nice bed. Shelves for storage. Little jug of water. Don't know what this is. Oh, adjoining room. Lock that again. Wow, nice big shower. We want to enjoy that. We are arriving here in the pouring rain, the pouring torrential rain. So you can't really see this pretty spectacular view we have from two big windows. And TV we might need.
Now, we were there in rainy season, and when we were in Coronado and Gorgona looking at that, it was a nice sunny day, and then we started to drive up the mountain, because what you do, you drive up the mountain, then you go back down the mountain, because this area, this town, is in a crater of a volcano. And I think when you get up on top, it tends to rain a lot, but also it makes everything super lush, as you can see, and super green. I mean, it was really, really beautiful. Now, what we're going to do now is take a little bit of a walk and take you down to where you would eat breakfast. And we'll take that walk, take a look at the grounds. I'm going to put a time right here where we'll end about talking about the Golden Frog Inn, and we'll take a drive and show you how hard it is to get here, because it is not really remote, but it's sort of awkward to get here. The GPS and signs and things, they sort of don't really work out. If you come up probably in the daytime, it probably wouldn't be any problem. When we drove up, it was a blinding rainstorm, really hard to see where you're going because the wipers are going so fast and all of that. But you'll see the road back, and you'll see an encounter that we had with the police, and I'll tell you about that because it's something that you should know how to get around or avoid, or at least work your way through when the police stop you, because they will stop you in Panama. They're pretty strict for certain things, and we'll go through that. But these are the grounds of the Golden Frog Inn. It was a beautiful place. The staff was super friendly, really nice people. They're serving coffee already.
Oh.
Go ahead, I'll lock up.
Mine.
So let's go get some breakfast. Show you where the breakfast nook is. She made a coffee in the room. And if you can see that guy down there, he's eating breakfast. We met him. He was really nice. He was friendly. He was also retiring in Panama, and he was looking all around at different places. He had been to a whole bunch of different places within Panama trying to find the perfect spot. To him, the perfect spot was Boquete, which tends to be the perfect spot for a lot of people. This is the lobby. You know, it's nice, and you could have breakfast up here and dinner, or where a lot of people have it, they would walk down into this area and have your breakfast down here. And they make a breakfast for you. You know, it isn't like you go up and find a buffet or something. You tell them what you want, and they make it for you. And it was really good. By the way, we paid $63 for the night. We stayed here one night, $63, super reasonable. I mean, look at this place, it's gorgeous. Nice pool, really nice, lush grounds. I mean, it really is sort of paradise looking, isn't it? Just gorgeous. If you like botany, this must be the place for you. Guess you could come up here and play pool or read a book or whatever if you were doing a longer stay here. Again, we were here for just one day, so we didn't do that.
The rain is terminado. Esta día.
Okay, let's take a walk out of the grounds back to the car. We have a rental car. We rented that in Panama City across from the hotel. And I'll show you the parking lot, and then we'll drive out of here. And this pretty much is going to end this review, or this part of the video that's about the Golden Frog Inn. This next part is going to be kind of what it's like to try to drive here and find it. Parking lot. Now we came out of that parking lot you just saw, and instead of turning to the right and going toward the city, we turned to the left and was wondering what's up here.
Not so much wobble.
And I thought, well, okay, well, let's see what's here. Kind of adventurous.
Look at this. Whoa, this is steep. Okay, there's a ditch on this side.
Now I'm showing you this for a couple reasons. One, because this is fairly typical of Panama roads. You see pretty big holes in the road. A lot of potholes type stuff. And this road itself is not odd, because there's a lot of roads in Panama, like in Coronado and Gargona. You'd go there and you would assume that a lot of the roads were paved, but they weren't. They weren't at all. They look like this. Although this is a little bit more extreme than, you know, there, because there at least the roads were flat. You weren't going up and down.
Your chair?
Yeah, clicking into the thing.
Anyway, I kind of came up on this corner here, and it was like, yeah, I don't think we want to go any further here. We're going the wrong way. Let's turn around. So let's go back the other way, and this is driving toward the home, and this is where the Golden Frog entrance is. So that's what you'd be kind of looking for coming up this way. Again, we're going toward the town. You would be coming from the town. But I'm going to take you for this road right down to the main road in the town. I'm going to speed this video up and slow it down here and there, just so you get an idea of what you're dealing with to try to get here. Right here, there's a main sign that points you on the road, but it doesn't tell you where to turn off.
Oh, shoot. going too fast now. That's a little open-air church right here. Yeah, there's the horses. More horses out here. They're cutting the grass. But there's not much of it.
See all the potholes? Lots of them.
Oh, you're going into one.
There's some really gorgeous homes and big, big estates here that are on the right and the left side. You know, I've got this camera hanging off the mirrors, you know, kind of like a dash cam, so it's just shooting straight out. But it's really gorgeous.
He's really prancing. Hola.
This complex on the right was huge. This one here, it was really nice.
From the gate over a little bit.
As we pull up to the corner here, we're going to get stopped for a traffic stop by the police. And what they're going to do is they're going to check our driver's license, which in our instance is not Panamanian, and then they're going to look in the passport for the date that we entered Panama. If you're beyond the time that you're supposed to be in Panama, they're going to give you a ticket. When you enter the country of Panama on a tourist visa and you rent a car, you're only allowed to rent the car and drive it with a foreign license, a non-Panamanian driver's license, for 90 days. Once you're beyond that 90 days, you're breaking the law, and that's what they're checking for here. They're checking to see the date we entered Panama on the passport, and then they're looking to see what kind of driver's license that we have, and then they're working backwards from today's date. So if you're over 90 days, you're in trouble. And if you have a Panamanian visa, in other words, you're retiring there, so you have like a pensionado visa or some other type of, basically a green card visa for either temporary or a permanent one, you only have 30 days to get a Panamanian driver's license. So that's what they're checking. They're looking at your passport for the date, and then you're looking at what kind of driver's license do you have, in country or out of country.
Sí.
Passport? Sí, sí, muy alto.
¿Hace cuánto entraste al país? ¿Cuándo entró al país?
Despacio, por favor. Español.
¿Cuándo entraron? ¿Cuándo entraron al país?
No entiendo.
Poquito español.
Sí, poquito. Entrada ayer
Ayer.
y Golden Frog.
La fecha, ¿sabes?
2 semanas Panama City.
Hace poquito.
Una noche aquí. ¿Es problema aquí? No.
Tranquilo.
Muy bien. Gracias.
Chao, te digo.
Buen día.
Buen día.
Buen día.
we're right at the Okie, so this is where we came out. We go left here, don't we?
Yeah.
This is the main road that you're staring at right now. If I make a left, we start going out of town and head back down toward Coronado and the main highway that crisscrosses Panama from one side to the other. But we're going to go right, and I'm going to take you through the town. And again, I'm going to speed this up a little bit and go slow, but first we're going to take a right-hand turn and go into the town. It's a very small town, and this is really the only main road. And well, you'll see. This is what it is.
Somebody crossing.
That was cool.
Yeah.
You'll notice a lot of people have SUVs or trucks of some sort here because of the way the roads are, because of the big potholes. Coming up on a kind of a cool school here on the right-hand side. School's letting out. I think they have school here from like 7:30 to like 11:40 in the morning, and then they come back in the afternoon. But they start early, 7:30. All right, let's pick it up and whip through here a little bit.
Yeah.
This is a section of town that had a restaurant coming up on the left-hand side, kind of pretty much where that truck is. And going by it in the daytime was a totally different feel than going through it at night. At night they had a lot of lanterns lit and it looked kind of cool. In the daytime, not so much. And there's not very many restaurants here. I think there's only 5 in the entire town. So, if you were living here, you're going to be cooking at home a lot, which would be fine, barbecuing and all that sort of stuff. But if you want to go out, if you're one of those type of people that want to go out for restaurants and savor a bunch of different things, this is not going to be the town for you. If you look ahead and see that red building on the left-hand side, that's the farmers markets, and I got another video where we go in that a lot and look at all the things, look at the pricing, basically walk through the whole thing filming it. That's pretty much it. And there's some stores on the right and the left here, and also a couple restaurants that are on the right-hand side against 2 or 3 of the 5. And they're okay. They're someplace to eat if you didn't want to cook. That's kind of about the quality of them. Not that there's anything wrong with the food. The food's certainly safe. It's not gastronomically awesome.
Do you have your passport?
She's probably going to remember this.
She might not.
So we turned around and we're back up at the police stop, and we thought, okay, here we go again. But
I do. You remember this.
and there you go. That's what Valle de Anton, that's what it looks like.